Give up. Yes, it's exactly as it sounds. Give up on any progress and anything you are doing right now and it's just not working or it's barely working. Just give it up. This is the only way forward if you want to actually improve and actually know if you are going in the right direction or not. Here's how I came to that conclusion. A few days ago, I was sitting in my room doing my usual work, and then I was checking my bank statements and getting frustrated and seeing all these payments and seeing all this debt and all that, along with my content which didn't perform well at the time, and I felt frustrated because I started doing what's called shadow work at March, and then I quit smoking at April, and I started to do runs 2 times a week at least since May. And with posted content and trying to do coaching business and all that, I felt that my effort is not paying off. And so why am I doing all this? I just went to my wife and told her, you know what, I give up on everything I am doing right now. The quitting smoking thing, the trying to pave my own way and doing coaching and online content creation, etc. I'll just go back to find a regular job, normal thing to do. I will just get back to smoking and forget about losing weight and doing runs and all that shit. It's not paying the bills and it will never be enough. And so I should never look up to the sky. I shouldn't dream and have crazy ambitions that are not me. I'm not good enough to achieve these, right? So after I exploded and excluded one important thing I will get back to in the video, after I decided that I'm actually quitting, I woke up the next day, I drank my usual coffee, no cigarettes, no nothing, and just went for a run. That's what my body wanted. That's a habit of mine. I cannot stop it. And I created a video the next day, the first video you see on my channel about the persona. And so what I did there was the actual shadow work that every fucking guru talks about, which is exactly like that. It sounds ugly. It's sometimes explosive, but it is precise towards the stuff that you are doing. And when you do enough shadow work, your body automatically adjusts to what actually you want, what you actually want to work on. The shadow work looks ugly. That's my main point. It's not a back and forth questioning like it is perceived in the self-improvement world. It's actually very ugly. And usually when you do it, you feel absolutely naked. Like you feel vulnerable, out of solutions, out of vision. And so when I scratched that itch and decided to give up what I am doing, my body did the opposite. And this means, regardless if it pays off or not, this is what my body wants. This is what my inner child wants. This is what my mind is working towards to. And this usually pays off, but you cannot force the outcome. And shadow work puts you on the right road that you need to be in. Not conditionally you love it or not. Believe it or not, I don't like to run every 2 days. Whether I like it or not, it's what my body wants. It's what I should be doing. I don't want to create content all the time about complex topics like the shadow work, but it's what my body is telling me to do. And giving up is the only way I actually found out what I actually want and what I actually should be doing every single day. These are my targets that I'm going to go through every time, regardless if I get results or not, regardless if I get the output that I want or not. Money, recognition, whatever it is, I don't care. I do what I want to do. And that's the actual way to improve, not by going with the back and forth questions and looping around and hiding around the bushes about what you actually want to say, but it's actually about giving up the outcome and see the pieces of you that stay. Because when you're in persona mode, right, you pretend you love what you're doing, but something feels itchy inside that maybe I shouldn't be doing that, maybe I should be doing something else. You need to strip that down in order for you to live fulfilled. And that's the point of shadow work. It's not to guarantee outcome, but it is to make peace with it. And now to the bit that I left out intentionally when talking to my wife. the relationship itself. After like couple of days, I put it on the table as well, and the relationship itself was on the line. After 5 years of marriage, you won't think that you can just throw that away just by doing a shadow work. Well, you can, because the road that you are paving for yourself requires sacrifice, and you need to understand what you are holding to can trigger your shadow, because it is a form of something that you lived before, you are scared of, you hate, or loved, it went away and you want another version of it. That's how the shadow forms ideas about the partner and the relationship in general. And so when the relationship feels like a prison instead of a partnership, then you get something wrong going on. What I got when I did the shadow work on my relationship, I got way better clarity in my relationship right now. And my wife, yes, we shedding tears. Me and my wife argued a little bit and we talked back and forth. But today we have better clarity. We have a better clarity about relationship, and we have a better perspective on our duties and what should we doing and what shouldn't be doing. It was ugly shadow work. The ugly shadow work is what gets you the clarity that you need in order to actually move forward. So if you want to improve, actually improve, forget all the self-improvement bullshit and just give up. Absolutely give up everything. What stays the next day is the actual thing that you want. And here's the thing, if I kept pretending that I am happy with the direction where everything is going and I just keep everything simple to keep the peace and not cause trouble, right? Then I will live more unfulfilled months or years, depending on the intensity of the situations that come out later, because it accumulates, the shadow becomes bigger, and then the self-destruction patterns will arise. And then there's nothing you can do, because what you should have done in the past, you regret not doing today. And that's the key. When I gave up, I moved a step forward. I recommend you do the same. If that makes sense to you, stick around for more. Subscribe to my channel and check my other videos. Take care.